morning. I do want to begin by acknowledging that we are on the traditional territory of the Mississauga Anishinaabe, and that we honor and thank all First Peoples for their teachings in relation to Earth and our relations. Miigwech. It was a little over a year ago that I got a phone call from Betsy McGregor. Now, some of you here, many of you here will know Betsy McGregor, member of the Board of Directors of Camp Goyette, and I believe Rotarian as well, if I'm not mistaken. Past Rotarian, there we go. I think a wonderful icon in our community, and she's a friend who's been very, very kind to me over the years. I had just finished serving as the chair of the United Way campaign, and Betsy had an offer to make me. And this is what she said. She said, how would you feel, it was more of an ask than a question actually, how would you feel about trying to raise hundreds of thousands of dollars for Camp Goyette in the middle of a pandemic? Now, I use the word ask here advisedly because when Betsy McGregor asks, as many of you will know, this takes on a kind of a heavy-duty weight that you should pay attention to. And so I did. And as it happens, I have a great affection for Camp Goyette anyway, because Camp Goyette was the first organization to actually provide me with work when I came here 13 years ago. So I took the phone call, I talked for a very short period of time, and I said yes. And I'm grateful to this day that I did say yes, and I'll tell you why. We have, in this year, not only Camp Goyette is celebrating its centennial, but the Rotary Club of Peterborough is celebrating its centennial as well. So we have two excellent organizations to celebrate today. One terrific new project to celebrate today. A spectacular team of people who are bringing that project to life. A remarkable new advance and step forward in terms of environmental responsibility. And so I think this is just definitely something that we should cherish as much as we cherish people like you, who we also celebrate today, our friends, associates, allies, donors, who have had the courage to stand up and be counted. And on that count, I have some news for you. I am delighted to announce today that the total amount of money that's been raised for the Rotary Health Center at Camp Goyette is now over $470,000. Thank you, and I was happy to be a part of that team, and believe me, it was a team effort, and you'll hear more about that later on. So we have a number of speakers for you this morning. You will like them all. Our first speaker is the chair of the board of Camp Goyette. Please welcome to the microphone Mike Healy.